Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Christmas in February. So this is a series that we do every month on the 25th, and document something that is Christmas related. It could even be just a Christmas card. It doesn't have to be a layout, so pretty much anything that is Christmas related. And so I decided that I am going to get a jump start on my album from 2020 now. Normally I would do 2020 in 2021 and then 2021 in 2022 and so on. And that is because sometimes I like to work a little bit, I don't want to say ahead, but I can't, while I'm living it, it's really hard to scrapbook it, and then if I want to make a video or whatever, it's just really hard. It gets very confusing. It's just easier if I kind of look back a year and do it that way. So anyway, that's what I do. It works for me, and I know there are several people that kind of document that way. So what I am documenting here is my grandson, and we went to their house to decorate the Christmas tree at their house. And if you watch my channel all the time, you may have seen this photograph documented already, and the story of him drinking eggnog, which he calls egg dong, and I do use a QR code in the other video. I am also putting a QR code on this one, and the biggest difference is the other layout is going in his album, which will live with his family, and this is my album. So documenting the same story twice, but in two different formats. I am working in a 6x8 album, and actually these pages are a little bit bigger, but because I am creating my own pages, I also had to account for the hole punched area. So my page is actually like 8.5 tall by, I believe it's 7 wide. Yeah. So normally it's 8x6, so yes, 7 wide. So I have a half inch for the holes and an extra half inch. I basically made it the same size as the page protectors that are in the album, but I know I don't have additional page protectors for this album. It is an old album from, I believe it's called 7, and I don't have the wrapper here anymore, but it's an old album. I just picked it up at Tuesday morning for $6.99, super cheap. Normally I use the Simple Stories albums, and their hole punched areas are different than this particular one, so I can't even necessarily use extra pages from their albums that I have. And it does come with some pages that have page protectors, but I know I don't want everything in page protectors, so I went ahead and just created a handful of papers that would serve as the page in the album that I can build on top of. So hopefully that all made sense. So I decided I really like this paper that has the ornaments on it, and I believe that's from Pink Fresh. And then the striped paper goes with it, but it's not from Pink Fresh. It's from a different collection, and I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. But the colors all match, and I really like how that looks. And then I was just going to put a straight border of black down there to kind of like bridge the gap of the two papers there. But then I decided to use my scallop punch, and I really like how that looks. It just adds that pop of black and kind of just provides a little bit of rest for your eye, if you will. And then I do like the little sticker that says Deck the Halls, and the Fa La 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 is going to stay up at the top, but that Noel is not going to stay. Now I did cut out this tree that says Deck the Halls and to see if I liked it better than the other. I didn't like it better than the other. It is a clear sticker, and so I just backed it on white paper. I'll probably use it somewhere else in the album, possibly. And then this other piece that says Merry Christmas, I decided it is also a black sticker, so I decided to put that on some white cardstock, and I'm going to use that instead of the piece that says Noel. I felt like the piece that says Noel, it's the same size as the Fa La 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 La, and it kind of it covered up the black scallop border, and it was just a little bit big, so I decided to go with the piece that says Merry Christmas in black. Now I'm using these stamps from the stamp market. They're called labeled, and I am going to just go ahead and ink it up in, I want to say Rockin' Red is the color that I decided to use, and I am going to just hand cut those out with my scissors because they're just straight lines, really easy to cut. I do have the dies for it, but it's just as easy to cut it with my scissors as it would be to get out my die cut machine, because this particular label is too big to fit in the Sidekick, which is sitting right next to me, so I would have to get out my Big Shot. And then I really like that little sticker, the little black sticker at the top there, adding a little bit more black to the layout. And then this is going to be a journaling spot. I have not journaled in it yet. I hadn't really decided if I wanted to tell the exact same story or if I wanted to do something a little different. But since I have filmed the video and everything, I have decided I'm going to basically tell the same story. So I apologize that there's no journaling showing, but that'll get added after the fact. And then in the bottom of that same little label, that is the QR code. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically you can scan that with your phone and it will pop up a video. And the video is of him talking about his egg dong, which is really eggnog, but that's how he says it when he's 2. So he might say it differently, now, 2 or 3 months later, but at the time that's what he said. And this is at the very, very beginning of December. So I'm just adding some baker's twine there to tie off that banner piece, and I added another sticker in the bottom right hand corner. So go check out the other ladies that are playing along with this Christmas hop and see what they're doing. It could be anything. It might be a big surprise. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back next month on the 25th. See you then. Bye.